Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. I am back with another Horrorpack unboxing. Like I say, every time I do one of these videos, I'll continue to say as long as I'm doing them. If you don't know, Horrorpack's a monthly subscription service. You pay like 20 bucks. You get 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays, all horror movies. You don't know what you're getting. So it's kind of like a mystery bag, if you will. I get Blu-rays because I like Blu-rays, Also, every month has a limited edition, like a Horrorpack limited edition, which honestly usually pays for the entire month's releases, if you will. Like if you want to buy some of these in the aftermarket, you're looking 50 or 60 bucks sometimes. So is what it is, right? Next, they put out a bunch of clues on Twitter and Instagram, or X and Instagram as it's now called. No one's gonna call it that. I don't care. So I got those written down right here. Basically, they just give you a chance to guess what you're gonna get. So let's start off. First one. Meet the new coven, same as the old coven. Okay. That's either really, really, really on the nose and they're talking about Craft Legacy, or it's like completely out of left field and it's something you would never suspect. I'm thinking Craft Legacy though, just because that's very kind of what that movie is. Next up, never read from the old book you found in the newly purchased house. Okay, that one's a bit difficult because, your thought automatically goes to like an Evil Dead movie or whatever, but the newly purchased house part, I don't know. That could be something. That could be something completely different. I don't know. We'll have to see. Next up, some people just can't let go of the things they've sold. I don't know with that one. It would be awesome if it was the last will and testament of Rosalind Lee, but I kind of doubt that. We'll see when we open it up. And last up, I'm sure that guy with the axe in the woods is not a problem. So yeah, obviously obviously a slasher type film. You would think Friday the 13th right off the bat, but would it be that on the nose? I don't know. So let's get into these. As I was saying, I pay for these out of my own pocket. This isn't sponsored, so I let you know, good, bad, or indifferent, how I actually feel about them. The last few months have been really good, honestly. There have been a few weaker months in the past, but they've been doing pretty good so far. It doesn't feel like there's any slipcovers this month, so yeah. So let's get into this. First up, we have, I called it, The Craft Legacy. In Blumhouse's continuation of the cult hit The Craft, an eclectic foursome of aspiring teenage witches gets more than they bargain for as they lean into their newfound powers. Yeah. And the featurettes are franchise legacy, powerful story, magical director, 4 alternate scenes with an introduction from the director. Yeah, this is one I don't want to say I avoided it, but I never went out of my way to see it. So I've heard that it's essentially The Craft 20 years later or whatever, same basic plot and everything. I'll see, because I enjoyed The Craft, so I'll give that a watch and see what I think. I mean, hopefully it's good, Next up, we have... Oh, okay. Incarnation. Based on the legendary demon Mammon, Incarnation is a twisted tale of greed about a young couple chasing the American dream. Brad and Jess move to Los Angeles in search of a better life when they stumble upon a hidden real estate gem. They are elated by their turn of fortune. Okay, but they soon learn that greed comes with a hefty price, And when their ideal home is hiding a secret far more sinister than they could have ever imagined. Okay, it's got Taye Diggs in it. Michael Madsen. Incarnation. I know that name from somewhere, but I can't quite place it. That could be good. Taye Diggs is a pretty good actor. Michael Madsen's a good actor. We will see. Next up, okay, this is the Horrorpack Limited Edition, and this is Loon. When Taylor's father unexpectedly passes away, he inherits all of his property, including a secluded little lake house in Montana. Soon after, Taylor and his new bride, Anne, decide to honeymoon by the lake for some much-needed rest and relaxation. But as the two begin to settle in, things are not as serene as they thought. There's no one around, the forest is almost too quiet, and they soon encounter an overbearing neighbor named Chuck, who likes to carry around an axe. It's from Scream Team Releasing. Cool. That's another one I've never heard of, so we'll see how that is. And last up we have... Okay, never heard of this one either. The Intruder. When a young married couple buys their dream house in the Napa Valley, they think they have found a perfect home to take their next steps as a family. But when the strangely attached seller continues to infiltrate their lives, they begin to suspect that he has hidden motivations beyond a quick sale. And the features on this are alternate ending, deleted and alternate scenes, gag reel, commentary, making a modern thriller behind the scenes of Foxglove? Huh? Oh, okay, so this either has behind the scenes of another movie, or this movie was originally called Foxglove. I don't know. That's really weird. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time it happened. I remember I picked up a movie, what was it? I can't remember. It was about like a killer bed. And there was another movie called like Deathbed back in the day, and the special features were actually all about the movie back in the day and not the one you actually have. So you never know. It's certainly possible. So we got The Intruder, Loon, Incarnation, and The Craft Legacy. I'll say this about this month. This month, there's a lot of unknowns. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good month or a weak month or what, because I don't know. I don't know these movies, so, we'll see. Yeah, so there you go. I'll leave a link below if you want to get your own horror pack. They're a good way to pad out your collection, especially like if you're just beginning. You'll get like a bunch of stuff to do it, and it's also a good way to get something, like the Craft Legacy that normally you wouldn't have picked up, you would have just ignored. But I've got this now. I'll give it a try. You can't go wrong with that. Yeah. So that's it for me. See you next time.